Hello YouTube, welcome to a little video by me and my good buddy Lee here. Just going to do possibly a first part of a series maybe on Formula 1, but I think today we're just going to discuss the upcoming 2019 season.
Yes, I think so. Looking forward to it actually. There's a lot of stuff to talk about in this this stream. Going to talk about deliveries, I think, is one of the things we discussed, and also how well we think the teams are going to do. So, yeah, we'll see how things go. It should be okay.
Quick pause there. Yeah, hopefully should be good.
So, yeah, in case you're wondering, the gameplay in the background, it's just online championship first race, both driving for Red Bull, represent. Funny story is though, I don't think we're both driving as Red Bull, but yet none of us are Red Bull fans, are we? Well, I think, well, I say we're not Red Bull fans. We are a fan of the team, but we don't really follow them.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Max Verstappen.
Are you really? I mean,
Yeah.
I rate him as a young talent, but I don't. Well, yeah, I wouldn't say I don't like him. I just don't like him more than anybody else, really. I mean,
no, I think like we've discussed many times while we've been playing this game, he's definitely an up and coming champion. I reckon the next few years, if he can get himself a team with a decent car.
Yeah.
I think he's going to give Hamilton and Vettel a good run for the money. Well, I think he already does, to be honest.
Yeah, at certain tracks. I mean, other tracks you expect. Red Bull to be good at. He's always up there, isn't he? I mean, didn't he win at Suzuka last year? Was it last year or the year before?
I cannot remember, to be honest.
Goodness knows.
There's too much in Formula 1 happens to remember a single
yeah, true. True.
But yeah, no, it's a change up. This is technically our second online season together. The less said about last season, the better.
Yeah, just picture us in Renault's crashing a lot. That's basically how well it went.
Well, we're both fairly new to the game at that point as well.
Yeah, we were.
I'd like to point out it's quite a different racing style between me and Lee. Because I've got a Thrustmaster steering wheel, whereas you're still on the controller, aren't you? Unless you've got your wheel hooked up.
No, I am. I'm still on a controller. Still on my beloved controller. I remember I went round and played to my friend's house. I went round and played it at my friend's house the other day on his wheel, and I could not do it. It takes a lot of getting used to.
Certainly does. But so we're by no means claiming to be the best at this game at all.
No, I mean,
if anything, I fully expect to crash out in the first lap. But there you go.
I mean, I often. Well, I wouldn't say I often crash, but last season was shocking.
Oh, last season was terrible.
Yeah.
Just imagine the mantra of, I'm going to hang back out of this corner, and I'm going to wait. 5 seconds later, it tends to be a front wing broken.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at you setting the fastest laps.
Oh yeah. Good and proper, mate.
Mate, I'm not even in this yet. I'm just sort of getting used to the track now. I haven't raced in Australia for a while, so.
Well, you got 20 minutes, haven't you?
That's it.
So we're doing it as the.
Stack it before then.
Yeah, we're doing it as the 20-minute qualifying session and a 50% race for you guys.
Yeah, 50% race distance.
Oh, wall.
Just because you get a little bit more time, I feel, to make up some lost ground, which is normally beneficial for me.
I mean, in previous games, I mean, let's be honest, we'd just do one-shot qualifying and do a 100% race, wouldn't we? But
yeah, we would. Rookie error. I've run out of fuel.
Have you actually?
Yeah, already.
Have you missed the pit lane as well, or are you in?
No, I'm in the pit lane. We're all good. We're not we're not that bad today.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, technically we haven't quite gone away from the Renaults, have we? 'Cause we've gone from obviously the Renault racing team to
We've gone from
Red Bull.
Renault Racing to Renault Power.
Yeah, that's it. So, but hopefully this season, because I think we've got the cars
Oh,
on realistic.
who's this joker blocking me in the pit lane?
Hey. I think they're unrealistic. Last time I checked, they were.
Yeah,
So
they were.
hopefully we might have a bit more of a chance. Right, let's get some decent tyres on here. Let's get on crack.
That's my problem though. I set really fast times all the time, but I scorch my tyres.
You seem to eat through tyres all the time as well. Every time we play this game, we'll be however many laps in and you'll go, oh, is it just me or is anybody else's tyres absolutely ruined? It's like, nah,
yeah,
alright.
we so yeah, we did a race the other day where there was me, Jamie and another friend of ours, and by about lap 7, I think it was on Project Cars. Yeah, we were about 7 laps in, and both of their tyres were fine, and mine was, well, halfway, weren't it? And we weren't even halfway through the race.
Yeah, I can't remember if that was Maldonado race or not, where I decided to just wipe everybody out every single time.
Yeah, that probably didn't help, in all fairness.
That was a good laugh.
I don't have a single fastest sector time, yet I'm the fastest overall. I don't know how that's
a little bit.
I don't know how that's possible.
A little bit bizarre. Yeah, it is.
I mean, Lewis in P6 has got the fastest sector 1. Perez has got the fastest sector 2, and not Brendan, sorry. Kimi Raikkonen's got the fastest sector 3. Yeah, I'm on top. Yeah, I'm in front of Lewis by a second. I mean, we've said that we're going to come on here and talk about the recent reveal of the Haas livery and all that and whatnot, but we just got completely distracted by talking about last year, haven't we? Or last season.
Well, there is that, yeah. Speaking of the new Haas livery, now you've brought it up.
Yeah.
It is quite nice. It's very, very throwback to the old Lotus JPS livery, which at the time was fantastic. And it looks brilliant, but as you mentioned in our group chat the other day, they've oh, was it Ben? It might have been Ben that mentioned it. They've gone away completely from the Haas livery of last year. There's no hint of Haas in there at all.
No.
But I guess the new sponsor, Rush Energy, must have bought quite a lot of space on the car.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's just what they decided. Yeah, you never know. It's just going to be interesting to see what the other teams come out with.
I mean, I like it, to be honest. I mean, I'm a sucker for black and gold cars, but like, it looks like, I mean, the last time we saw a black and yellow car on the grid, it was sorry, not black and yellow, what am I talking about? Black and...
It would have been the Lotus of 2011 when
2011
Kimi Raikkonen was riding for them.
Yeah. Kimi Raikkonen and Nick Heidfeld. Shout out to you, Nick.
Was he still racing then? Or back racing, should I say?
Yeah, he did Formula E last year. I don't think he's on the. Okay. I don't think he's on the grid this year, but he was.
Formula E.
I like Formula E. Okay, I know you don't really like it that much, but it's good to see all the drivers that it's like.
Don't make it Formula 1.
You get to see all the drivers. That's a bit unfair. It's you get to see all the drivers that like never really got a chance. Like, you look
Lucas
at that you look at that Formula E grid now. Lucas Di Grassi, absolute backmarker in Formula One, and he's won the championship in Formula E once. He's been runner-up. He was runner-up for the first 2 years, and yeah, the first 3 races about this season, the least said about it, the better. I think he'll probably want to forget the first 3 races, to be honest. But yeah, you got him. You got Sebastian Buemi. Never really progressed further than Toro Rosso, which was a bit unfair, to be honest, because I think as a driver as a whole he was better than Kvyat, but Kvyat got the jump to Red Bull and Buemi got axed for Carlos Sainz. No, was it? No, I don't know. I can't remember the last year that Buemi was in Formula 1. I think it might have been before Sainz's time.
I mean, there is that, and to be fair, just to put a little mention in there, just to make it into Formula 1, even if it's for a season or even half a season, is something in itself anyway, because these guys are at the pinnacle, or what is supposed to be the pinnacle of motorsport. So just to get that far, the amount of work they have to put in, the amount of training that they have to do just to be a Formula 1 driver is immense. So
yeah, the pinnacle of car racing motorsport. I mean, over the years we've took the mess out of like, well, with Lucas Di Grassi being the infinite one.
Oh, any of them.
We used to laugh at Bruno Senna a lot, didn't we?
Yeah, but then I think this was also down to the Codemasters AI as well, because the AI back in 2010 did make what was Virgin and Caterham cars. They were awfully slow, no matter what you did.
Yeah, that is true.
They really were.
I mean, they were slow. They were slow in real life, but the game made them look like they couldn't even hit 100. It was atrocious.
It was, yeah, and I mean, realistically, they probably were that much slower.
Yeah, true.
But I suppose really, I guess.
I've.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was the one that was sat. I was the one that was sat at the start of this live stream, ladies and gentlemen, saying, "Jamie, do not crash your car," because he's always the one that normally does.
Okay.
And I've just completely spat it. Completely.
I'll tell you what.
Did you watch
some
that?
fresh tyres on.
Or did you really just...
No, I didn't. I've just come into the pit. I'll stick some fresh tyres on, and I'll give it one go at a cracking lap.
Well,
from wherever I qualify.
That'll be impressive, because there's only 1 minute and 19 seconds left.
If I'd have known, I wouldn't have even bothered coming in. Tell you what, just to save some time on the live stream, then I'll just retire from the session. There's not much point me going out.
You are 11th. Nice.
That's not too bad.
Oh, I'm like 10 XP off of being level 47. Oh wow, I dropped to 5th.
I wasn't really in that, and there's over a second between me and you as well. This is going to make for a fairly interesting race. Oh, and I'm mid-pack.
You are in the worst possible position.
I really am.
I mean, there's what, 20... Yeah.
I think I might be out of this race.
Unless you're starting 10th, I don't think you could have been any more in the middle of the pack.
No. And we all know what happens when I say, oh yeah, it's fine, I'll stay out of trouble, I'll stay at the outside.
And then 5 minutes later, yellow flag at turn 1.
Or Jason 5k is retired.
Yeah.
To be fair, I normally get out of the first lap. I might get out with damage, but I normally at least make it round. It's normally later on in the race when I'm trying to catch up.
You have got a 50% race to catch up with, so...
Yeah, right, so we're the same team, so we're going to have to do a bit of strategizing, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to want to know you're going to be starting on ultras as well, aren't you? Because you're in the top 10. So you have to use the ultras that you set your fastest lap on. Of course, if you set it on ultras, you might set it on supers, I don't know.
No, I set them on. I set them on ultras.
Let's have lots of extra fuel. I plan on using rich quite a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a good job for you. You don't have to manage your engine parts in online, isn't it?
it is good, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind it being added in there.
Would you really?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind it being added into online at all. Obviously, if it was optional, if you could have the option of turning it on and off, that would be great.
Yeah, that is true. Right, I am
Because
ready
it would
to go.
make races between me and you quite a lot more interesting. Are you on a two-stop?
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, of course you're gonna have to be, aren't you? Sod it, let's two-stop it and see what happens.
I've literally just messaged my mum on Facebook saying I don't want to sound horrible, but don't come upstairs because I'm live streaming, and so can I have no knocks or interruptions?
Fair enough. Alright, oh shit, I was ready. I'm not anymore.
I mean, the funny thing is, we didn't even check anything, so it's like, we could be talking right now and each other's voice just could not be turning up on each other's live streams.
No, it's all good. I have checked it.
Oh, you have checked
I
it?
got damage.
Oh, you
I
have
did,
checked
yes,
it?
I have YouTube open on my phone.
Oh.
So I've got damage. I went a bit deep. However, it is only a yellow front wing. That was a dirty move into turn 1, and I apologise to everybody.
Oh, Grosjean's up the inside of me. Yeah, don't bother, Grosjean. Don't bother. So, this is going to be an interesting race then, because I made up no places on the start, almost lost one, and you've got damage. So, but, you know, a race is a race.
I'm also distracted with my, oh, what's the bloody thing called? I can't remember what it's called now.
What is your thing called?
Oh, the bit that you, alter your engine settings and crap on.
Oh, the little menu.
There's actually a name for it, and I can't remember what it is, but yes, the little side menu, if you like.
I always have it open on the ERS and the fuel. Always.
Yeah, I have it. It's always on there, because I'm normally managing fuel or ERS, or sometimes brake balance if I haven't quite got it right.
Yeah. Vettel's gone already. So,
He's out?
no, I mean he's gone. He's he's disappeared, mate.
Be careful with the front wing.
I've also just damaged my wing. So yeah, this could be interesting.
It'd probably have been better had I not had a broken wing, but there you go. I'm probably slowing Grosjean down now.
It could also have been it could also probably have been better if we did a track we could do well.
This is true, we did start a track that neither of us really drive on so much.
No, the only time I drive
it'd have been a bit different.
The only time I drive this track is in career mode. That's it.
Yeah, same really.
Can I apologise straight away though for the people watching my side of the live stream? I have this strange weird obsession just to like constantly look back, and I don't know why. Because it's just, I don't know. I did it in my Dirt live stream the other day. My countdown to Dirt Rally 2 live stream. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think the man deleted the comment now, but he's like, he said, "Why do you keep looking back constantly? There's nobody behind you." And I'm like, I don't know. I do it sometimes.
You just enjoy looking at your car. That's what it is.
Well, I don't really. This isn't like Formula 1 2010. I don't have it on the exterior camera anymore. I've learned to play in the cockpit for you, mate. We're moving up in the world.
Grosjean. No. I went a bit deep into the Grosjean! What is going on here?
Is he pushing you all over the place?
Yeah, I went a bit deep into the second to last corner and he nudged me wing, which is obviously I'm now gonna have to go in early and fix it. But I was just coming down the straight and he pushed me out of the way.
Do you know why? It's because it's because he's French.
Whoa, can't be
So-
putting that on the internet these
I
days.
I know. I've just made everyone click off the video, basically.
That's it, you're fucked now, mate. Everyone's going to be crying at your live streams. Oh, you can't say that.
I'm gonna get an
To be
angry
fair,
mess.
you probably can't, but there you go.
I'm gonna get an angry comment saying like, just go away or something in French, and I'm not gonna know what it says.
Ah, yes, the very typical Anglo-English rivalry. I am dropping back places.
Yeah,
That's this ridiculous rate of knots.
I'm already fearing of giving people a boring race because Bottas is 2 seconds up the road and I'm 2 seconds ahead of Hulkenberg. So
Yeah, I'm not having a good race at the minute.
anyway, I think we'd best get on to the topic we actually said we was going to discuss, because we're already 4 laps into this race and we've not even started. So
What was that? How well the teams are going to be doing this year?
yes, I think that's a good place to start.
I'm hoping just so that Hamilton can match his title with Schumacher that Mercedes do well. However, for the interest of the sport not being so boring, I'd quite like to see Ferrari and Red Bull do a bit better and give them some more competition.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ferrari gave them competition last year until Vettel started crashing every odd, I would say odd couple of races, but it was quite a lot where he was making mistakes. So the only thing is that I think it is a bit unfair though, because it's like, you know, you see Hamilton running away with it, and then the whole pressure of people keeping up with him is all just shoved onto Vettel. So, because I think no matter what team you support, I think at the end of the day they're probably saying, well, Sebastian's the only one who can stop him. So
I don't think so. I really don't. Look at how much Red Bull piled the pressure in with Verstappen and Ricciardo.
Yeah, towards the end of the season they did, but it's been a long time since we've seen Red Bull as like consistent race winners, though, isn't it?
This is true.
I mean,
just for your information, Hartley's out.
Oh, okay. I don't know whether it said that on my game or not. I wasn't really paying attention that much, if I'm honest.
I just saw his car parked at the pit exit when I came out.
Ah, right.
But yeah, to be honest, the front runners are the front runners. You know the front runners really are going to be Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull.
Yeah, yeah.
Racing
Well, it's like
Point.
what? Oh, don't call them that. You know how I feel about that whole name change bollocks. Just
Yeah, well, to be fair, they're probably going to be a decent team. There's plenty of money to go into it. It's just a shame that one of the drivers also
doesn't deserve to be there.
got his seat.
But yeah, you can't just say doesn't deserve to be there. It's the same basic thing.
To be honest, I don't think we can say it, because if he can prove himself this season that he can deliver that sort of pace in a decent car, because let's be honest, Williams didn't have the car last season. That's an understatement.
They didn't have a car last season. They haven't had a car since 1990. Never mind never mind last year. Sorry, Williams, that was low. I mean, but I think.
But yeah, I think if he can deliver some good results in the Racing Point car.
Yeah, I would say it would have to be a lot though, because I mean, I'm not the easiest man to please in the world, but
We know that.
yeah, exactly. Like, I don't like, if I think somebody doesn't deserve to be in a seat, who will know about it? I know you don't really follow it, but I do the same thing with MotoGP every year. I'm like,
Well, I'm not surprised.
how has he got a ride? He's nowhere near as good as the guy that was on it last year. And I just rage about it all the time. But I mean, they've got a strong lineup next year, Williams. It's just if they can deliver the car.
Hopefully, yeah. And the same with McLaren. I really hope that McLaren have fixed their issues and that they can actually become one of the front runners again.
Yeah.
Even though the driver that I follow the most isn't in Formula 1 anymore.
I know, you loved Alonso, didn't you?
He was definitely my favourite driver, hands down.
I've gone off.
You haven't actually stacked it though, have you?
Copy. Ultra softs for the next stop.
It's alright, as long as you haven't, like, killed it.
Oh, I hope that fucking saves. Oh, it did. Thank God for that. I just did the slowest pit entry ever because I was trying to get my tyres to switch because I accidentally told it to set ultras. I'm like, no, don't go to ultras. Go to softs, don't go to ultras. So,
yeah, mine just changed them to ultras before I could say anything, so I think I'm at a disadvantage already.
yeah. I mean, my tyres were dead. Hulkenberg's just catched me up like nobody's business. But yeah, I do think, unfortunately though, I mean, I do think that Williams will be once again the slowest team next season. Unfortunately. Although saying that,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I would think they would be, because I was going to argue Alfa Romeo, but they have Raikkonen, so.
Yeah, and we all know what Raikkonen can do with a car. He
Yeah.
doesn't always necessarily need a decent one.
Yeah.
But it's going to be interesting as well to see Leclerc with
Leclerc with Ferrari.
yeah, with Vettel. I think
That's
he's
that's the really annoying thing. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see Leclerc at Ferrari. Can't wait to see it. And then I'm like, if he starts beating Vettel, I'm never going to be able to live it down because my friends at work, you, Ben, will all just torment me.
Mate, I think he's going to give Vettel a really good run for his money.
Can you imagine his fucking first season at Ferrari, Formula 1 World Champion? I would, honestly, there would be nothing in the world I would actually love more.
Mate, if Leclerc starts beating Vettel, you're never really going to hear the end of it at all.
No, I'm not. I've already mentally prepared for that though.
Yeah, you can't really mentally prepare for that, I don't reckon.
Well, I've tried to.
Concentrate. Keep making stupid mistakes. Well, I think this is gonna... Sadly, I think this is gonna be a fairly boring race.
Yeah. Well, not so much for me. I'm fighting Hulkenberg right now. But although I might be a bit far behind Hulkenberg now because I had to replace my wing, so... I mean, Sirotkin's on supers, so he's not pitted yet.
No, all of the back markers are all on supers.
That's another thing I want to bring up. Another quick shout out to Sergei Sirotkin. Only got one season, but I think all things considered, I mean, he came up way too soon. I think, like, he didn't really. I mean, he's been a really good driver in the lower formulas, but I think to just jump straight up into Williams and like, surely he could see that Williams was in trouble. Like, out of all the, but then again, you would expect Williams to not be that slow.
Yeah, because they haven't been for the last few seasons. In 2014, they had one of the fastest cars for the first half of the season.
I know, Massa got pole at Austria, didn't he?
Yeah, it was between Williams and Mercedes for the first half of the 2014 season, so... It's a surprise that they've gone as downhill as they have, but... I suppose that's Formula 1 for you, it changes in heartbeat.
Yeah. You can become a mid-pack team to the slowest team in an instant. In one season.
Well, look at McLaren.
Yeah, exactly. I mean... That 2014, they were like, you know, 2013 they were up there, 2014 they were mid-pack, and then 2015, I mean, it was just awful, wasn't it? It was shocking.
2014, as soon as they went to the V6s, McLaren lost it because they changed to Honda, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, they got a double Magnussen got a podium, didn't he, in Australia, in his first ever Formula One race. We were like, oh my god, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And then
I don't remember that, to be honest.
it goes, and then goes and does nothing. Yeah, because you probably don't remember it because he finished the race 4th, but Ricciardo got disqualified. Like the day afterwards.
So
I can't remember what the thing was.
He didn't get a proper podium.
He didn't get a proper podium, but a podium's a podium, mate. Take him any way you can.
Well, this is true. The points are there, aren't they? Points are points at the end of the day. Okay, now we're coming up against some... against some people, so I got a bit of racing to do.
Yeah, I think Sauber this year... Sauber could be interesting. We'll have to see. Not Sauber, sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep calling them Sauber because I can't get over the fact that it's not, like, Sauber doesn't exist anymore.
Well, it is still Sauber.
It is still Sauber, but it's... but in that argument,
Sauber with a different name.
But in that argument, Mercedes is still Tyrrell.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
Following that front wing, it'll need replacing if it takes too much damage.
But yeah, I think they'll do well. I think they'll be a mid-pack. I honestly think they can be a mid-pack team, like
I hope so.
how they used to be.
It'd be nice to see more mid-pack fights,
Like the
more
amount
teams in the points.
of development that Kimi's going to give to them is unreal.
Absolutely. Well, it's like Fernando Alonso coming back to test the 2019 car.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kind of feedback from drivers like Raikkonen and Alonso is priceless to teams with young drivers, especially like McLaren at the moment with two fairly new drivers.
Yeah. Who's their lineup next year? Norris and... Is it Norris? Or is it...
Yeah, it's Lando Norris and... it's an English kid,
Carlos.
George, isn't it?
No, it's Carlos Sainz, isn't it?
Oh, Sainz has gone back.
It's Carlos Sainz. Lando Norris is Williams, isn't it? Along with Kubica.
Yeah. It changes so much from week to week sometimes with who's racing for who. It's just, I tend not to keep up with it all that well.
Yeah.
Really irritating. I was just having a good race with Perez then, and lapse of concentration, I've lost it again.
Who haven't we talked about? Mercedes, I don't think there's any point going over. We know what Hamilton and... You know, they keep the same driver lineup. They're probably going to be up there.
Yeah, I think we're going to see more of the same from Mercedes. We might see an improvement from Ferrari and Red Bull.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to see an improvement from Renault actually. When Renault used to be one of the top dog teams as well.
Yeah. Who is their lineup next year? It's it's Ricciardo and Hulkenberg, isn't it?
It is, yes.
That'll be good because
yeah, well,
we know how good Hulkenberg can be at times, and
we know how good Raikkonen is. Not Raikkonen, Ricciardo is as well.
Ricciardo is, yeah. So I think they'll make a good pairing.
Speaking of Renault and of Carlos Sainz as well, I'm just catching up.
I'm stuck behind Van Dorn.
Well, that's not something that anybody had to deal with last season, is it?
No. So we think Renault's going to do well. We think Force India. Do you think? And yes, I'm going to keep calling them Force India. I mean, they still are Force India, aren't they? They're just Racing Point Force India.
They are. What's his face? Stroll. Well, Stroll's dad.
Lawrence Stroll.
Just changed the name. It's still the same team, but different driver.
I just hope to God, and I don't want to sound horrible to all you people who like it, but my God, can we kill the pink livery already? You know, it was a novelty back in 2016. We'd not seen it before, but the livery's just got worse over the last couple of years. It really has.
Yeah, they don't like it because
So-
they added white into it.
Oh, the gap to first place
No,
is
just
35.6
it's just. Well, yeah, I guess.
I think one season they should do vintage liveries.
I think it's mainly because they went from like dark silver, orange, and green, didn't they? In 2014, sorry, 2015, and then 2016 they came out with. In 2016 they came out pink, white, you know, no silver, no black, no green, no orange. Nothing what Force India's used to be. And I know that's because BTW became the sponsor and Sahara left, but
check your MFD.
I still think
Yeah,
they
I
could
guess,
have.
I guess so. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see over the next few days, see what they come up with. I think from what it looks like from some of the sort of leaked / predicted images,
Yeah,
it looks like they're gonna stick with a pink, but they're gonna add some more purple in. Almost
see,
like
pink
a
and-
sort of a
pink
watercolour
and-
nebula tattoos type thing, if you like.
pink and purple to me just sound like it'll clash.
From the image that I saw, it looks quite smart, but like you say, I just like seeing more and more cars with different colour. There's so many with sort of white or blue or silver.
Yeah, well,
We're approaching the
the other thing is, I think with Force India, I think Perez will outscore Stroll. I think. I mean, Perez has got. I mean, I honestly think, and I know a lot of people would say Hulkenberg probably is. I think Sergio Perez is the most underrated driver on the grid.
Yeah, he's still a good driver. Definitely.
You know, the fact that he's driving for, let's be honest, a mid-table team, and he's getting a podium at least once every year now. It's just, I think he's had a podium every year since 2014 or something like that. I mean, last year he got 2 at Monaco and Baku. So
He's certainly one of the drivers with potential. I'd say that.
I mean, we all think, well, he's had his mainstay in the top team in, you know, McLaren 2013, but they weren't. That's where the downfall started, wasn't it? I mean, you
I think so. Yeah.
you can't judge a driver on a year where the team he's signed for has clearly had a severe drop in performance compared to the rest of the grid.
Yes. Yeah, there is that.
Because
To
me, that would just be.
about Perez. I haven't followed his driving a lot through the years, so I can't really comment, to be honest. I just hope that he does start doing well. Like you say, he seems to have quite a lot of potential. So
Yeah, I mean, I think he's the only driver. He was the only driver last year outside of the top 3 teams to get a podium. No. Oh God.
Oh, I've done it again.
Yeah. Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
I told you we discussed this. We discussed this beforehand, and there you have it. So you're kind of now. You're now kind of strictly restricted to just talking and being my pit manager for the rest of the.
Pretty much.
I'll tell Jeff.
With somebody else.
I'll tell Jeff to shut up so you can just start talking.
Oh, mate, honestly, I can't believe that. A stupid mistake. Got on the power too early. Straight in the wall. To be honest,
Hulkenberg's jumped
it's
me
better
back.
than being lapped by Vettel. I was about to be lapped, so I think
Was
I'd
you
rather
really?
crash.
Was you really?
Yeah, I was having an awful race. It's my first race back on though. It's my first race of the weekend, and we haven't played this game in a couple of weeks now, so
Well, it'll be 2 weeks.
still a bit rusty.
Because last week we just played Project Cars all weekend.
Yeah, we did. That was a good laugh, actually. I can't believe. No, we didn't play any Call of Duty either, which isn't really normal for us. We normally play something like that. Okay, let's ride on board with some others. What we got?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could just ride on board with me and let people on your stream see my perspective, but I'm having a boring race right now.
Well, Vettel is as well, and Hamilton. Raikkonen's sort of catching up.
Just focus on a battle.
Bottas is going for Raikkonen.
Is it really?
This could be it. This could be interesting. So it's getting to broadcast. Oh, hello. He might have him here. Is he going to go for it? No. Oh, he backed out. He could have had him down there, I reckon.
You always sit on the onboard camera, don't you?
I'm flicking between the two because I'm on the stream.
Yeah, I always have it on broadcast.
I don't always like broadcast. Sometimes it's quite nice. When you're in a battle, it's quite good because you can really watch it. But I quite like the onboard perspective.
I'm supposed to be.
Oh, hello. Is he going to try into the first corner? I reckon he's gone defensive again.
What place is Raikkonen in?
Raikkonen is in third.
And he's already at the first corner?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I'm only just coming up to the last one.
Mate, they were off. We have had an abysmal start to the new season that we were supposed to be, yeah, let's go, this should be good. Let's not crash all the time. We've started the fucking the season off again in the wall. But like you mentioned earlier in the stream, to be fair, why didn't we choose a track that we can both drive?
I was going to say we started
reliably drive, should I say? We can both drive all the circuits, but
I was going to say we were pondering before the start. We was like, right, do we just start the online season, or do we do it at a race where we know we'll both at least finish the race? And yeah, exactly. stupidly, we chose option 1 for you guys to watch. But
come, mate, you have got miles to Bottas, absolute miles.
It's like 12 seconds in it or something.
Yeah, you are having a boring race, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I'm about 12 seconds to Bottas and about 6 in front of Magnussen, I think.
Mate, you're 25 on my screen to Bottas.
25?
Yeah, you're 25 seconds. 25 and a half seconds to Bottas.
Wait, has somebody pitted or retired? Because I was in 6th a minute ago. I'm sure I was in 6th.
I'm guessing Magnussen must have pitted. Let's have a look.
Who are the two that have retired?
Me and Brendan Hartley.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about you already.
Oh, thanks, mate. I see what I mean. See what I mean to you now. So, I'm guessing it must be Magnussen that's pitted because he's only stopped once. By saying that, he's been on these tyres for 7 laps. So he stopped 7 laps ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I don't know what's happened.
Unless I'm always in 5th and the game's lying. I'm sure it said 12 seconds. Yeah, it does say.
It said 6 a minute ago as well.
It does say 25 now. Oh, I might have to look.
To you, then.
I might have to watch this stream all the way back through. I know that seems sad watching my own live stream, but
nah.
I'm intrigued about that because I want to know.
I'm gonna have a look at the race director. I want to see what's been going on. So, incidents. Of course, my name is first on the list.
Contact with whoever.
Collision with Grosjean. Ericsson's on there. You've had a warning. Oh, of course you're fucking on there for track limits.
Look, I like pushing the car to the absolute limit.
And there's an absolute limit and there's a track limit. Oh, hello, we just missed some action there from Perez Magnussen. It looked like Magnussen just pushed Perez out of the way there.
Oh, we're going to have action in a minute because I've just completely spun out.
Yeah, there's yellow flags up.
Yeah, I've got.
Where are you?
I've got Magnussen. Hello. I've got Magnussen, Perez, and Ericsson breathing down my neck.
Yep, we're on board now with Magnussen. Let's see what you can do. So yeah. What was the other thing we came up with in the chat? I can't remember now. I think we were on about old liveries for a little while, weren't we? Oh, that was it. That was the thing I thought about.
You were saying they should do a season with classic livery. The only thing is though, it's like
I should, yeah.
The only thing is though, it's like Red Bulls has always pretty much looked the same. It's just gone from a metallic to a matte livery.
There is that. But no, then that wasn't actually the point I was going to bring up. I was going to bring up Nigel Mansell's title-winning Williams, 1992.
I love that
It's
you
gone
say.
up for sale.
Yeah, 3 million quid, isn't it?
Gap to the car behind.
Well,
You
that's
think
what they reckon it's going to sell for, isn't it?
You'd think a Formula 1 car would sell for a hell of a lot more than 3 million.
You would have thought so, wouldn't you? I reckon though, like Ben said in the chat, oh yeah, it'd be great to drive it. It would be great to drive it, but you guarantee you'd stack it and then you'd cry.
Yeah.
You would lay down, try not to cry, and cry a lot.
How long would you say Ultrasofts last?
When did I pit? I think I pitted on like lap 2 or 3, and they went up until.
Would they last 8 laps?
I don't know. Would they go 8 laps? I think so. I think so. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do here, mate. Honestly, I'd stick with the softs.
They're ruined though. I've been on them since like lap 5.
Oh my god, how would you go through tyres so quickly? The thing is, you pit now, you're going to lose 20 seconds. So that is going to be... let me try and do the maths. The quick maths. Which is probably not going to be very quick.
We'll see. If I keep pulling away from Magnussen, if I pull away from Magnussen, I'll just stay on them, but...
You're going to be sort of 12th to 15th if you pit now. Somewhere in that region.
3.6 is going. The gap's going up, so I might just stay out.
You've only got 8 laps, well 9 laps left technically, isn't it? But yeah.
Oh.
8. I'd call it 8 laps.
Yeah.
You haven't got that long to go. It all depends on how exciting you want to make it for your viewers.
In exchange for securing
In exchange for me
6th.
making mine incredibly fucking boring.
Yeah.
Because I have completely let everybody down here by just absolutely fucking stacking it. And you can't
How did you stack it?
either. Which corner now? Which corner was it? I can't remember which corner it was. I'll tell you what, I'll tell you when you get there. I think I caught a bit too much curb and I put the power on too early. And by the point at which I was sort of trying to correct the slide and putting the brakes on, it was too late and just went into the wall. It wasn't even that hard of a tap, but I think I got more wheel than wing, and that was sort of it.
Yeah. I might have a problem.
Oh god, what's that?
I went a bit wild on my ERS and I've got 7%.
You got any fuel to use?
Oh yeah, I've got loads. I've got +3, but
I'll just stick it in rich and charge your ERS up then. You'll be right. I have faith. You're going to bring points home again for the team that I'm letting down.
I want to look this up actually. Somebody said, I read somewhere the other day that when you're playing the game, putting your engine in rich and putting the ERS to low is faster than putting your engine in low and putting your
ERS in rich.
ERS in high. I think that's wrong. I think it'd be faster the other way around.
I don't know, because your ERS is only your energy recovery system, isn't it? So it is literally taking energy from braking and lifting off the throttle and giving you an extra boost into the batteries. Whereas you adding extra fuel in is going to give you sort of more physical horsepower straight on demand. So I don't know, maybe in real life it's more to do with the power delivery and where the power comes from. I don't know. The only way you're going to know this is by trying it.
Well, I'm in rich and low at the minute and I'm pulling away from Magnussen, so I think I might have just debunked my own argument there.
Yeah, you might have done. You might have done, mate. Let's see, we got any track battles going on anywhere? Oh, yes, we have. Raikkonen and Bottas. Oh, Raikkonen's made a mistake. Bottas has gone through. He went wide into turn 1.
God, you make a good commentator. Murray Walker replacement.
That's it. He's only gone and done him, mate. He's only gone and done him.
He's only gone and done it. Well, I think we should start. We should like. I think we should like find a TV channel that's like unlicensed, unsanctioned by language, and then just like start a program about it. Oh, Kimmy's gone wide. Well, you fucked that right up, didn't you, sunshine?
Mate, that's it. That's the YouTube videos from now on. Now, right, that's just it. That's it. We're done. He's made a rather bit of a mess of that. Right, so now that track battle's out the window, what else we got? We've got Hulkenberg and Magnussen not really doing a lot, with Perez sort of mixed in there. Leclerc's on his own. Got Alonso on his own. And Sainz and Grosjean. And Gasly. Oh, hello. Vettel's in traffic, that might make some things interesting. Hopefully he crashes.
Oh.
No, it's really not very interesting. My live stream has gone to shit.
Oh my god, my front left tyre is on 46%.
Oh mate, that's nothing. Come back when they're on 70.
Mate, I remember, I can't remember what game it might have been on this. Well, it might have been back on 2017. I remember we were just racing, and I remember completely forgetting to come into a pit stop, and my tyres were on like 97% before I came in.
Jesus, it's like me at France, though, isn't it? We did a race fairly recently. I say fairly recently. We did a race at France, didn't we? Was this? I can't remember if this. No, it wasn't the race with Ben. It was the one where it was me and you.
Yeah, it was just me and you. Yeah.
You'd fallen back. No, I'd dropped back because I remember I was pushing. You were wherever you were in the table. I don't remember. Probably sort of top 5 somewhere. And I was catching up to Raikkonen, and my tyres were on 70 to 80%, and I lost it on the last couple of corners.
Oh yes, you did.
Yes, because they were that worn. I couldn't believe that last couple of corners, and I was just gone.
Do you want to know the bad news?
Oh, you've fucking gone here, aren't you?
I'm going to finish the race in P6 because I've just realised why I'm in P5 and not 6.
Why is that?
Because the man behind me has gone in, pitted from softs onto supers, and is now closing right up on me.
Ah, Nico Hulkenberg, wildcard. Oh, hello, he's coming in. We're gonna have to watch this. Let's go. He really is closing in, isn't he? A sudden Hulkenberg, a wild Hulkenberg appears. Well, I can get the quote right.
A wild Hulkenberg appears. Use a master ball before it escapes.
Right, sorry. I know you're on my team, but come on, Hulkenberg.
Oh, come on. Really?
Mate, if you can hold him off for 4 laps, I'll give you a cookie. In fact,
shit.
I'll give you a bourbon. You love bourbons.
Oh yes. God yes.
But I think he's coming for you, mate. He's got you in his sights.
I know. Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
Just get ready for the Murray Walker style commentary coming up when this
I'm glad I got.
gets warm.
I'm glad I got that quote in. Oh, somebody's out. Sorokin.
What? No, Bottas.
Oh, is it Bottas?
Bottas.
Oh, I'm up into P4. Yes.
Well, P5. You're still going to finish P5. It's all right, mate.
I will not.
Mate, I tell you what. If you stack it now as well,
I will hold this position down for the sake of my live stream, for the sake of this championship. Because let's be honest. Because let's be honest. We're going to need all the points we can get. So.
Well, there is that. Mate, you're all off on the fastest lap pace as well. We all are. Yes, my fastest lap was faster than yours. If that counts for anything.
What's your fastest lap?
Mine was a 1:28.039, and yours was a 1:28.2.
To be fair, I've been on softs the entire race. I started on super softs and then went on to softs. I mean,
Yeah, fair enough. I'll concede that one. I'll pipe down.
Or did I? Or did I start on Or did I start on
No,
ultras?
you started on ultras. You had to start on ultras because that's what you used to qualifying.
Oh yeah, because I qualified P10, didn't I? Sorry, I'm thinking about
Boy.
I'm thinking about the race in my career mode that I did before we started this live
That's
stream.
it. He's trying to make himself look better than he is.
Excuse me, Mr. Person who's crashed out. I started on pole and I'm currently in fourth. So
No, you started. You think you started fifth, didn't you? You got the fastest lap, but then you crashed out of qualifying and dropped 4 places or 5 places.
oh yeah, oh, do you see? I'm completely forgetting about things.
See, that's it. He's still trying to make himself look better. Now he's backtracking.
Look, I'm up 1 place. So, oh god, 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 no, 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 no,
He's
no,
coming. Oh, he's done him.
no.
He's done him. Go on, go on. Oh, that was a bit dirty. But I've only got one comment, and this is to quote some tractor driver from up north. And I think you know what's coming in there.
Oh yeah, go on.
He's done him!
He's done him.
He's done him!
He's done him in, son.
When we get back to the farm, he's gonna have my pants down.
3 seconds.
I mean, do you know what the funny thing is? We're coming to this new
Go on.
season. We're coming to this new season. We're like, yeah, we were Red Bull. We can keep up with the front now, and, and we're just as far off, if not further, than we were in the Renaults.
This is true. Well, hang on, let's just put this in perspective. I've not finished. Sainz is in 8th, Hulkenberg's in 5th, and he's challenging you for 4th, so we're probably in about the same place we were.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we're better off because there's still one of us in the race.
Yes. True.
His mate, honestly, he is much faster. I wonder if can you hold him off for the next couple of laps, though? That's the question.
DRS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Oh, what else we got? Any more action coming up?
Oh,
Nope.
I don't even want to look at that tyre chart.
Oh, hello. Alonso's on the back of Leclerc. This could be interesting.
Come on, Charles,
pop
hold him
out,
off.
son. Pop it
Hold
out.
him.
Come on, Alonso.
Hold him off,
Let's
Charles.
have him.
Hold him off.
Fucking hell, no, this could be a bit of a serious battle. Rojan Grom... Fucking hell, I can't even get his name right.
Roman
Roman
Rojan.
Right. Grosjean's coming into the fight here as well. Oh, he's done it. He's popped him out. Come on.
He popped him out. This sounds so weird.
They're to a side. Mate, they're fucking neck and neck
Oh,
into
dear
last corner. Alonso's done him. He's had him.
Oh, fucking
He's
Hulkenberg's
off.
back on me again.
Hang on. Switch back because we've got a 3-way battle here for 9th. Let's come back to you with Hulkenberg. Oh yeah, he is. Let's see if this develops. I reckon he's going to try and have you on into the first corner. No,
It'll
not
try
first
into
corner.
it'll try into the same corner as last time.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Sorry, I got confused where you were on the track. Alright, let's go back to the Alonso battle. No, Alonso's gone.
7 seconds.
Leclerc's now being challenged by Grosjean and Gasly's catching up as well. Leclerc is just dropping down the places.
Alright, this is it. Last lap showdown.
It is going to be. It's going to be. Did he? No, he hasn't had a go yet, has he?
No.
So he's going to have DRS, obviously, through on the start finish straight.
Yeah.
See if we can get a better view on the older TV pod.
Final lap of the race.
Nah, he's not even thinking about it. You're keeping too big of a gap for him to even try.
Behind, keep pushing.
So, what's going on with Leclerc?
Oh my god, Sebastian's already crossed
Oh
the line.
my god! Oh my god!
What?
So for P10,
Yeah?
there is Grosjean, Leclerc, Gasly, and Ocon all fighting for P10,
Oh wow.
and they're not that far behind Alonso. So you could say they're trying to fight for P9 as well. Because Grosjean's gone.
Yeah.
Oh well, no, I think there's a fight here for.
I think I'm just too
11th.
far. I think I'm just too far ahead.
Leclerc is dropping down the places like a riced up Peugeot 106 from the 2000s. He's dropping all the women back there. Oh, how awful were the cars of the early 2000s?
How what?
How awful were the modified cars of the early 2000s?
I thought they were great. Here we go then. I am gonna win.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna win.
one of them.
Gonna P4. Woo! I will take
Yeah.
it. It's up 1.
He's done it. He's done it.
Fastest lap of the race. Well, my fastest
Did you get it
lap.
as well?
No,
Oh, yeah,
my
fastest
fastest lap of the race was on the last lap.
Well, has to be said, mate, that was a pretty good effort. I'm
Yeah.
just disappointed in myself that I couldn't finish that.
Wow.
As we can see, it's time for the podium.
Wow.
As the drivers
Wow.
make their way out. There's a familiar red suit making
Now,
its
I'm saying wow because do you know that message I sent my mother before saying don't come upstairs?
Oh, right.
She's only just read it and replied to it. So,
You didn't even need to bother.
no.
Right, well, I think that is probably enough for one live stream, I reckon.
I mean, we're over an hour right now.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely good for one. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching and apologise for the lack of content on my side of things. Hopefully the next time we do a live stream it won't be so bad. But
We'll do one at France or something, so we can. So there's a lot of runoff, and we're both out front or battling foot front.
battling for something, yeah.
I think that's the only thing. I think that's the only thing, though, isn't it? It's like we go to France and all them, and we just run away with it. Whilst we come to ones like Hockenheim and Australia, ones where you have a bit of room.
Battle for it.
When you have a bit of room, but not really that much, we get battered around a lot more. So
Yeah. Right. Well, I think it's probably a good time to round this one off.
yeah,
So,
I think it's a.
I'd like to thank everyone
good
who's
time to-
watched it for watching. If nobody's watched it, then fair enough.
People will watch it afterwards, I imagine.
Probably for the better. But yes, we'll. If
Do
leave
you
a
know
comment.
what? Sorry
Go
to interrupt again, just quickly. Can I just point out, as soon as these broadcasts are finished, I am gonna, I'm just gonna go straight onto YouTube and play your side of things in the background, just to see how bad things
Just to
went
see
for
what
you that
happened.
race.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, they weren't great. But no,
Yeah.
thanks everyone for watching. And if you'd like to leave a comment, if you'd like to see more of this style, because this is your second live stream.
Third, but
Third, this is my first real one with audio. I've live streamed before, but only just to put a video on YouTube quickly instead of editing it.
yeah.
So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and yeah, leave a comment. Even if
Yeah.
it is abusive, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks everyone.
Yeah. See you later, guys.